YouTube? It's your boy Chuck coming to you off the cuff with a little bit of movie news, and we're gonna get right into it. Today, we are talking about the DCU and the first project that will be launched under the DCU. It's about the big boy Blue and his arch nemesis. We officially have a Lex Luthor cast for Superman Legacy and the DCU moving forward. Nicholas Hoult. Now, you may know Mr. Nicholas. He has played in I say what I know him for is definitely comic book iterations. He's been in a few X-Men films. He started in X-Men First Class. But basically, I want to go over the news of that. Again, we have a new Lex Luthor. And I believe this is a good improvement on the last iteration we had. And, you know, as far as the story, because we just did a video about that 2 days ago, and, you know, what we know so far about the movie, definitely go check it out. I don't know how he's going to fit in, but we're going to talk about it. Anyway, last night, it was reported by the Hollywood Reporter that one Mr. Nicholas Hoult has been in talks for this role even since before the actor and writer strikes. Closing in on a deal to play the guy, the one who put Big Blue to the test multiple times over, Lex Luthor. How do I feel about this news? I feel Nicholas, compared to Jesse Eisenberg, is a big improvement. I don't know too much about him, but the movies I've seen him in, I mean, he did the best with what he could work with. We're going to say in X-Men First Class, we all know Beast wasn't the guy you was checking for. In none of those X-Men movies was he really the person you was checking for. I mean, it's Beast. I mean, who really cares about Beast? You got a Wolverine there for a reason. It's like, who is this guy? But anyway, you know, he's great in that. You know, Beast is good. He's cool for what story he has. He's also in Jack the Giant Slayer. That's another thing I know him from. He's in The Meal. That's a movie that just came out. Pretty good, decent film like that. What else was he? Oh, he is also in Mad Max. Mad Max. Now, that's one that I don't know. Haven't seen that one, so I can't give my opinion on it. But all the other ones, he was good. I liked him. But him as a Lex Luthor, I don't know. I'm just going to have to, I feel like this is a thing where you're just going to have to wait and see. I'll have to see what he brings to the role. What does he bring to the table? I mean, like I said, he's a pretty good actor. And when you look at Jesse Eisenberg, yeah, definitely big improvement, because that guy and that Lex Luthor, he don't know if he wanted to be the Riddler or the Joker. And those are both Batman villains.
Cherry.
Because the time.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
My boy, so figure it out. Yeah, I don't know what you got going on. He was on some weird, I don't know. Only thing I would never go to bat for that guy, that iteration of the character. Only thing I would ever go to bat for him on is that one scene. I seen one sparkle, one glimmer of hope. Fight night, black and blue, the greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, that's Lex right there. Make them boys duke it out. Who's coming out on top? But again, then you had other things he did, and he's just like, ooh, okay, if that's the direction y'all wanted to go in, I don't think Lex Luthor would be on that time, but okay, whatever. Where's my girl Mercy? Like, where is she? But anyway, I'm definitely excited about the change and the switch up from the previous iteration. Again, this is still a bit hurtful. It's still a bit of a bitter pill to take, if you will, because, you know, my boy, Henry.
You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
That's one thing about Henry. His Lex Luthor was definitely lacking. That could have been improved upon maybe in a part 2. We could have got Lex fleshed out a bit more after that prison stint. Maybe harden him a bit up. Harden him up a little bit. Because, yeah, he wasn't the one. But this one, Nicholas, I feel, again, it's more of a, we'll have to wait and see to what he brings to the role. And, you know, I feel personally, the stuff I've seen him again, he's been cool. I really have no gripes with him, to be honest, besides, you know, how much he's in the movie. I think he's going to do good with the role. I trust you. I'm excited to see what you're going to bring. But when we talk about the story, this story is starting to look a bit confusing, my boy. And I'm talking to you now, James, director, co-head, leader. What in the ever-living hell are you doing? This is a Superman legacy movie. We already got multiple other confirmed castings. So I really hope if you're going down the route of Lex Luthor, we get an appropriate representation of my boy. You can go ahead and scrap that little engineer bullshit you got going on. Nobody's going to watch The Authority. You can mark that now. Write it down. Remember I told you. Nobody's watching that one, bucko. Don't know why you did it. Confusing. Lex Luthor, money. The engineer, not money. And also, there's those plot leaks out there stating Braniac's tied with it. So it's like, you know, James, I want you to figure out what you're going to do. You don't have too much time. July of 2025 is right around the corner. And I need a good Superman film. And I know probably not everybody else is holding you to this standard, but you better bring in $1 billion with that.
After all this, you still...
I still want that gas, yes. And you had better deliver.
I don't care. I do not care. I want to see $1 billion. But that's the news for today. I'm pretty much excited. We got a new Lex in the building. You know, we got a new leader in the building. We have to see what happens, what this turns, what this brings for the DCU. As you see, since the actor and writer strikes are over, the news is just continually flowing like a stream. We're getting it every day and every day. And we're going to continue to break it down over here at the channel. You already know. It's been your boy Chuck. We out.